lullabies off. We'll play them again when we do our group work. So y'all had a test this morning?
Yeah.
Everybody make 100?
Of course.
I know you guys. All right, well, I'm going to ask y'all some questions. And for all my super smart people that listen to their lectures, we have handy if you can answer your question right, okay? So y'all can raise your hand if you know the answer, and I'll come around, okay? We'll start easy. Y'all like easy?
Yes.
And I've already introduced myself, but I'm going to introduce myself one more time for the sake of the video. My name is Andrea Edwards, and I'm a graduate student at UMC, and I will be teaching your newborn adaptation class today. All right, let's see. Who knows what normal respirations are for a newborn? Raise your hand. Okay. 30 to 60. Good. Okay, so you are assessing your newborn. Shake a bit. Yeah, good candy. You're assessing your baby. You've got a little boy that was born yesterday. He's good and pink. He's not grunting, not retracting, not flaring. His respirations are 46. Are you concerned? No. Okay. Same scenario. His respirations are 96. Are you concerned?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Listen.
Oh, that's tough. Listen to him. We're going to listen for breath sounds. See if they're clear. We're going to, has he been crying? Is he upset? You're going to listen for any of that grunting. Look for retractions. Look for nasal clearing. Any of that. And we're going to call our doctor, right? Okay. All right, let's go for another question. Okay. You're a nurse and you're taking care of baby Noah. Baby Noah's mom calls you to the room and is scared to death because her baby's feet and hands are blue. What are you going to tell the nurse? Raise your hand. I mean the mama.
It's normal.
Good. Acrocyanosis, and that's normal. What is that a sign of? You still get candy. Poor peripheral perfusion. Sometimes their hands and feet are a little bit blue like that, and that's okay. And is it going to go away, or will it stay that way? It'll go away. Good. Okay. You've got another baby, baby Sam. He's been in the room with his mama, and he has had an uneventful birth, uneventful transition. He's been doing just fine. Mama calls you. She said her baby's not breathing right. You get to the room, and she says the baby will breathe fast, and then it'll slow down, and then he'll almost like hold his breath for a few seconds, for maybe 10 seconds. What are you going to tell her?
Babies have irregular breathing, so they have that tendency to like breathe real quick and then they'll stop. But it's common. It's not a.
What's it called?
Abnormal.
Does anybody know what it's called? What? No. Periodic breathing. That's what it's called. Very good.
Oh, I still get it?
Yeah, you still
wow,
get
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So at what point would we worry about our baby's breathing? How long?
Over 20 seconds.
Over 20 seconds. And what's it called if your baby doesn't breathe for 20 seconds? Apnea. Very good. All right. Let's get another question. Okay. Who listened to the temperature lecture? All right, we got a few hands back here. Ooh, y'all not doing too good. Okay. Who remembers about convection, radiation, evaporation, and conduction? Tell us what you know about it. Do you know what any of those are?
Evaporation is the air is blowing and no, I don't want to be on video.
Back to the teacher. Think about the pictures. Remember the pictures of the baby laying on the bed?
So baby's laying on the bed and there's the dry air and moist air is coming off of the baby and the steaming heat.
So evaporation is the heat loss from when water is transferred into vapor. Okay, so that's one way a baby can lose heat. What's another way a baby can lose heat? Yes?
Radiation.
Okay, and what's radiation?
A transfer of heat to objects not direct contact with the body.
Good. You need to know that. Let's see. 2 other ways babies can lose heat.
Conduction, which is the heat loss to the cool surface from the direct contact.
Okay, give me an example.
Like whenever the baby's laying on like a cold mattress or something.
Okay, so if you had a baby born in the delivery room, have y'all been to labor and delivery yet? Okay, in the delivery room, the warmer is set up and we pre-warm it. We turn it on so that it can be warm, so that when we take this baby from mama and lay it on the bed, we're not laying it on a cold blanket because it would lose heat. So if you have a baby that's born and you didn't have time to pre-warm that warmer and the warmer's still turned off and you go to lay the baby on the bed, you may get this type of heat loss. Okay? All right, one more time. One more type. What is it?
Evaporation.
We did evaporation. Convection, isn't that the one we didn't do? What's that?
And that's when like you lose body heat, so that the air's cold.
Okay, good. All right, let's see. Okay, who remembers hyperthermia? Anything about hyperthermia? I'm going to ask you a question. What, do you know? What might the baby look like? What might the baby be doing with their body? Sweating?
Will they be flushed, like red?
Extended position.
Maybe, but that's not what I'm going for.
Okay.
Flaccid, good. What about their position?
Extended.
Good. Still excited, I'm going to lose track of y'all. Who answered over here? All right, let's find something exciting here. Okay, this is exciting. You're a nurse. Mama calls you to the room because the baby's got blood in her diaper. Are we worried?
And pseudo menstruation, and because of an an excessive amount of hormones.
It's from maternal hormones. Very good. And so we're okay with that, or we need to do something?
It's okay.
We're okay with that. Good. Okay, what's something else that may be in the baby's diaper that's a red color?
Blood if that was a male, I was circumcision.
Good. And that is normal if the baby is 1 day old, but not if the baby is, say, 3 days old. We probably shouldn't be seeing blood from circumcision anymore, and if we do, it would just be a little bit. There's something else I'm going for. Well, let somebody else answer. Who hadn't gotten candy that knows the answer? Nobody? Okay. There we go. What? Okay, pseudomenstruation was the first thing we said from the maternal hormones. What else? What else may be a red or pink color in the diaper? What is it?
Uric acid crystals.
Okay, and what's that called?
I forget.
That's good. That's very good. That's called brick dust. Okay? Yes. What vaccination can babies get at birth? Hepatitis B. Good. What other medicines do they get at birth? Do y'all know any other medicines? The eye ointment, the erythromycin eye ointment, is that a vaccine? No. No. Vitamin K, not potassium. That will kill your baby. Not potassium. Vitamin K, big difference. Why do they get vitamin K?
It helps with the clot.
Good.
Let me get my candy.
Yeah. Y'all gonna rack up on candy? All right, let's see if I can find one. Dealing with something else. Okay, who remembers the sleep phases? Nobody? Let's good. Okay, let's see if I can through your memory. What period do we start hearing vowel sounds? Anybody can answer. It doesn't have to be just her. What you got?
It's like the inactive phase.
Good, good. So right at birth, when you listen to your baby, do you expect to hear bell sounds? No, so that's okay. The inactive period is the second phase, and that's called the sleep phase, and that's when we hear bell sounds. What about, I'm going to throw this in there from first semester and see if y'all remember. See how good you are. What if mama calls you to the room and is worried about the bruising on her baby's sacral area? That's fine? Malignant spots. Good. I need a candy passer, don't I? Okay. What if mama calls you to the room and she says something is wrong with her baby's eyes, they are crossing? That happens sometimes.
Babies, when they start to see things in the environment, they start to focus and they start to realize what they're seeing, and sometimes their eyes cross.
And their muscles are weak, and so that's expected, and that's okay. And their little muscles will get stronger, and they won't do that. Do we expect for a baby to be able to blink when it's born? Yes. Good. If your baby can't blink, might we be concerned? Good. All right. This is like super duper question. Let's see who can answer this. What are 3 changes in the heart that occurs when the baby's born? That occur. What's one change? You might know one change? Ductus arteriosus closes. Foramen ovale closes. Good. Ductus venosus. Good. So what if sorry. Sometimes when the ductus arteriosus and their foramen ovale are still open and they're starting to close, we hear something when we listen with our stethoscope. What? A murmur. Good. So what kind of murmur is this when that's the cause? Is it a murmur that we think is going to be problematic in the future? It should close up on its own. We call them transient murmurs. Did I miss anybody with the candy? Okay. Y'all got to keep me on my toes. Yeah? Here. You got to claim your candy now. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can find something else fun. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Your baby is jaundiced that you're taking care of. For a term baby, when should that level peak?
3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days. Who said that? Yay! Somebody studied. She's going to be a good study buddy for somebody. Very good. All right. What about a preterm baby? Good.
What's the question?
Jaundice, when do we expect it to peak? With a term baby and a preterm baby. 3 to 5 days in term and 5 to 7 days in preterm. So if you have a jaundiced baby and you notice the yellow of the skin, what might turn yellow next? Good. Ooh, y'all know that one. Very good. If we say something and you don't hear it, y'all ask me to repeat it because all of this stuff is very important. All right, got a few more. Almost out of candy. We're going to have to stop, huh? Let's see. What are some ways that we can prevent jaundice? Or prevent it from getting too high?
Check it
No, not a way to check it. A way that we can try to prevent it.
Is it prevent the baby from getting cold stress?
Cold stress is one. Good. Keep your baby warm. What?
I think you can feed them more if they're
Early feeding. Yes. Very, very good. What injection is given when the baby's born to prevent bleeding? Not anything else. Look, it's a teaching moment. We're fine. That's good. We're going to make sure everybody knows that. That's good. You did that on purpose, right? All right. Good job. Okay. What we're going to do for the next part of the class, we're going to do group work. Did y'all print out your newborn adaptation sheet like this? Okay, if you did, get it out. Does at least each group at least have one? If you don't, raise your hand and I'll bring you one. If each group doesn't have one. Y'all have one in your group? You got one? Y'all have one in your group? Y'all got one? Okay. Alright, here's what you're going to do. Y'all listen up. You've got your groups. You're in your groups already. You know what system you're assigned, right, for your group. You should get your book out. You can use your lectures if you want to. You can use your book. And I want you to go through, put your group names at the top. Put your system where it says newborn adaptation. And I want you to go through and find the pathophysiologic mechanism, nursing actions, and parental teaching points, okay, for your system. If you have any questions, raise your hand. I'll be walking around and I'll help you. After we do this, we're going to let you present to the class, okay? So you'll be teaching your peers. Get started.